Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Ahmad Hilman bin Ismail, and today I will be answering 8 problem solving interview question using STAR technique. Okay, so for the first question, which is when you are faced with a problem, what do you do? So for me, the first thing that I will do is I will assess the problem or situation in hand and decide whether it is serious or not, and whether I can solve it by myself or do I need help from other people. The next step is I will find a solution considering the good and bad outcome from the solution. Then I will implement the solution that I choose, and lastly I will show the result of my decision. For the second question, which is describe a time when you face an unexpected challenge at work. So the first thing that I will do is I will calm myself and try to assess the problem properly. Next is I will try to solve the problem by myself, considering the bad and good outcome from my decision. But if I cannot solve it by myself, then I will try to ask other experienced worker and ask for their opinions according to the problems. After asking their opinion, then I will proceed with my solution and implement the solution to solve the problem in hand. For the third question, which is how do you weigh pros and cons before making a decision? So for me personally, I will consider the cons more than the pros, because whenever your decision goes wrong, it will only create a bigger problem at hand, and to avoid that, I will consider the cons more than the pros before making a decision. The fourth question is how would you handle a disgruntled or dissatisfied customer? So for me, the first thing that I will do is I will listen to the customer complaint closely and ensure that they are heard. Secondly, I will apologize to the customer if the company is at fault. The third step is I will provide several solutions to the customer that we can help to solve their problem. Lastly, I will implement the solution selected by the customer, and I will improve the service so that the same problem will not occur in the future. So for the fifth question, which is what metrics do you track on a regular basis and how do you use the information to adjust your approach? So for me, the metric that I track on a regular basis is the customer satisfaction. I will track the customer satisfaction by spreading questionnaires to the customer and ask them to answer the question and help them to rate me and my service. If they are satisfied with my service, that means I am doing a good job. But if they are dissatisfied with my service, that means I need to improve myself more and provide a better service in the future. For the sixth question, which is tell me about a time when you had to change your planned course of action at the last moment. How did you handle this situation? So for me, the first thing that I will do is I will analyze the situation arises at the moment and try to implement the previous course of action if the problem is related to the solution. But if the problem arises is not related to the solution that have been planned before, then I will try to search for new solution regarding to the situation in hand and try to do my best in solving the problems. So the next question is your manager wants to buy a new software to have increased the team's productivity, and she asked for your recommendation. How do you respond? So the first thing that I will do is, if I have knowledge about the software that she asked me about, then I will surely recommend the software to her, and I will explain the pros and cons about the software to her. But if I do not have any knowledge about the software that she asked me about, then I will search for the information online, and I will get to her and tell the detail about the pros and cons about the software, and whether it can help improve the team's productivity or not. For the last question, which is, describe a time when you had to solve a problem but didn't have all the necessary information beforehand. What did you do? So for me, the first thing that I will do is I will analyze the situation and try to solve it with my prior knowledge. Then if I cannot solve it in my current condition, then I will try to gather more information about the problem and how to solve it by searching online or by asking experienced colleague and ask for their opinion. Then after all the information gathering, I will come up with a decision and hope it is the best solution that I can provide to solve the problem.